What's up, my toe buddies? We're back for another Blind Enemy Talk, Legend of Korra Season 3 Change. And this time we have Christina, the machine gun tangent, back again.
Hey.
And Danny couldn't be here because she's a little bit under the weather, but you will see her in the chat. So yeah, season 3. Oh wow, this was like my first time watching it, and wow, it was even better than season 2.
It's my favorite season.
Same here, because like all the characters that I liked got character building. Yeah,
And
so
Asami
like
got more words.
yeah, it's more words in and actual like a little bit more fighting in.
Oh yeah, she did. I'm like, dang, with that glove, with that Thanos glove going to shock people.
Yeah, that and then like you see like a ballin, just be no, not like ballin, but like Mako just being a dick.
Mako is how does she put it? He doesn't have very not social skills, but like emotional skills, and I'm like,
yeah,
he has some. I like how, what is it? I think in that second episode he goes, well, I feel like I'm drifting apart from everyone. So what I'm going to do is just go and not go with you at all. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're drifting apart, you want to probably try to stay with the group. And you're like, nah, I'm going to just keep on drifting away. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because there are people like that. There are people like that.
Hey, Haley. Haley's in the chat.
Hey.
Talented HV. Hey, yeah, so like yeah, this is gonna be a fun season to talk about. So
yep.
So like do you want to like a recap?
Sure.
A little bit?
Yep. When book 2 ended, Korra decided to leave the spirit portals open, and with that decision, the spirits were more prevalent in the world because they were still there. Mm-hmm. So, they were more prevalent in the world, but there's also the addition of spirit vines. And the downside of this is, well, let's see, the character Janora feels like, but we're more connected with the spirits. The downside of that is
like the first episode, huh? A breath of fresh air.
Yep. Janora's like, we're more connected. And Korra's just like, no. I don't think you're looking at this the right way. Because the spirit vines didn't just take over like
they're
forests
everywhere.
or anything. They went through homes, they went through offices, a tree grew in the president's office.
Yeah, a full bloom, like just everywhere, like in roads too.
So like, think about it as like if you
like
have
weeds.
A new development before, like kind of like weeds. But like if you had a new development of like housing or something, and before that was trees, that's pretty much what happened. The trees came back. But and water services are cut off or messed up because of the vines.
The vines.
When I heard that, I was kind of like, oh, I can see why the public is upset.
Yeah.
I can see you can't have running water. I got you.
Yeah. And like it was funny though how like Boomy was like chasing his spirit animal. like
the first episode.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. And like your breath of fresh air.
Yep. So there are positives and negatives to Korra leaving the spirit portals open. And a positive is that Boomy gets to chase his spirit around.
Chase his spirit around? Yep. And then we found out that people are slowly getting knowing how to airbend.
Yep. You just made me remember him chasing Boom June.
Yeah, Boom June.
Because
He's like, Boom June, like, sorry.
I made you a sweater. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't like it. And I'm probably like, this spirit don't want to wear that.
It's not, I know, it's not that perfect.
Like, I'm sorry. My feelings are a little hurt. I'm sorry. We'll just come back. And he like climbs on the edge of the tree. Branch. And I'm like, sir.
You know you're big, right?
you eat healthily. And you're on the edge of a branch. You're just like, I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm like, not even birds build their nest right there. Come on now.
No, right.
And he's just like
the branches crack. Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
lot of falling off of stuff in this
yeah,
in this
okay.
book.
Falling off of like branches, cliffs,
Hmm.
edges,
A lot.
walkways,
Being thrown into stuff.
thrown in the walls, the floor, the sky
Boulders.
a little bit.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he
I forgot to tell you
falls.
guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, The Legend of Korra, it is on Netflix and it is audio described. Keep forgetting to do that. Oh, and that was it. Oh, spoiler warnings too. Okay, right there. Okay, that big old spoiler warning. We will spoil a lot. Okay, so if you don't want to watch, then click off. If you do
You should
want to
probably
still
do
watch,
that.
yeah, and if you still want to watch, okay, and still have like spoilers, it's still worth it to watch and have the spoilers too. Okay, so there you go. My PSA is done.
Nice PSA. Because we're over here like, oh yeah, airbenders are back, and we're like, oh, spoiler.
Yeah, and then Boomy falls off the branch, and then like he waves his hand, and
He
he gets to airbend
wants
a
to
little
break his
bit.
fall, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm airbending, and of course, because he's shocked, he's gonna stop now.
Mm-hmm.
It still gets hurt. He's like, that still hurt a lot.
Face plants.
Yeah, it's a hard face plant, all right. And then where does it go to?
Oh, too like I think like later on, like because like because like it literally it transitions to a scene that like you were talking to like where like Tenzin, Janora, and Korra were like walking.
Oh yeah, they were. She's trying to clear the spirit vines.
Yeah,
Cora's trying to clear the spirit vines, and I have to say, after losing her memory and connecting with her spirit,
spirits. Mm-hmm.
and then leaving the portals open, it's like, in a way, Cora's reached that middle ground of being able to. She's not so jump in and punch everything. She'll wait and think about it, and then she'll punch something. But I mean, hey, she'll think about it first. She doesn't just react like
like before
like
just
she's
going
been on 5-hour energy or something.
yeah, just going punch, then ask questions.
She asks questions now, and she waits to listen, and then she might punch something.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. I'm like, look at her. She got a little bit of that development. But yeah, so she has a press conference, and she flies in on her glider and blows dust all over the president. And so like he has to like fix his hair and stuff, and he's just upset anyway because apparently his approval rating is low and he's mad.
Low like the avatars.
I know, right? And then he tries to push all the blame of this on her. Like, well, you left the portals open. I'm like, she ain't the one that caused all this mess.
Yeah,
it's just the result of other things that happened.
Well, yeah, and like then like she did try to warn him too.
She also asked for help, and he just he didn't want to do anything. So that's your fault, sir.
So yeah.
But yeah, he tries to push blame. She gets handsy. I'm not sorry. You can't grab people in their face like she did to prove a point. I was like, oh, she's mad. But yeah, so Lynn breaks that up because you can't do that. And Asami comforts her a little bit, like, hey, don't listen to them, don't listen to the approval ratings and stuff. And like reporters are like, is this part of your new world order? I'm like, what the heck? She's not a tyrant.
Yeah. She's like, no, it's not. She's like, go away.
Go, leave me alone. So then it just shows like she's trying to get rid of the spirit vine. She tries with the calming spirit technique that she learned from her uncle. What is it? Unalak?
Yeah.
Yeah. From her uncle and everything. And it kind of works, but they came back in force and almost knocked over a building.
Yep, a building. Yep. And then like the whole time like Boomy at the dinner table.
Oh my god.
The dinner
Boomy's
table.
over there like punching air and like going and like wiggling his fingers and stuff. Like nothing's happening. Why can't I get this to work?
Like and all of them are just eating, going.
I don't know. Maybe he's a late bloomer, and I'm like, are there late bloomers in Avatar? That's something to consider. Huh.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
that'd be interesting. Be like, I'm like 50 years old now, and I just learned that I'm a metal bender.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, and like then like Tenzin just in there, just stop. Okay, I'm trying to eat. It's like I'm trying to eat.
And Bolin's over here like, oh, you have to put upon mom, the angry dad, the crazy uncle,
Uncle.
and the kids, and like Iki's in the middle with like a face like she's just had an attitude.
Yeah.
Milo's over there looking goofy.
Yeah.
Janora's like, not interested. Where's my book?
Yeah.
Belo's
Oh,
just happy to be a part of the family because their apartment also got overrun by vines.
yeah. And then like we also found out that Mako doesn't want to like a crash with them. He rather broods and just sleep in like under his desk in the police department.
I know, like that can't be comfortable, my guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah. So while he's sleeping at work, didn't he bang his head on the table?
Yeah, yeah, because while getting
Because he's
up,
under the
like
desk.
yeah,
So he gets a call, bangs his head on the table. He's like, you hear the boom. He's like, oh, police. And he gets, so he goes to see what happened. A civilian called. And it's because his brother started airbending. And, not Bolin. Mako's kind of like, no, there are only 5 known airbenders. And he's just like, he created a wind. And he's just like, he do the face like, okay, whatever. He had
like,
something.
yeah, it was like yeah,
whatever. I don't believe you.
the whatever face.
Tries to do that authoritative police thing. Open up the door. He even counts. I'm like, do police count at people like children? And then
then the door gets just blown right on top of him. That was funny.
And then he's like, I'm so sorry. This dude just runs out. It's just his run is like foot like like
oh yeah, like a real quick, like back to the dinner table. Iki just throws a plate at.
Oh no, that was Milo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Milo just throws the plate at like Boomy. Like, yeah, I'm airbending now.
Think
and
fast,
everyone...
Uncle Boomy.
Yeah.
Now, see, the issue with that is, what if he couldn't get it to work?
Yeah.
And he is old. He not old, but he is, in his 40s, 50s or something.
Right.
He isn't gonna be able to dodge that like that. I mean, he may be, but because he thinks he has cat-like reflexes. But let's just say he doesn't expect to have something thrown at him by his nephew, right? He's like yeets the thing across, and it was flying fast.
Oh yeah, and then like everyone's mouth just drops. That was a fun scene.
And I was like, I told you. Stops airbending and breaks the plate.
Oh yeah.
So now there are 2 airbenders in Republic City that they know of, and they're trying to find. His name is Dole, I think.
Yeah, Dole.
Because he ran away. Ooh, hold on, I have a. Yeah, let someone know that I have that I'm doing a thing because he doesn't know that. So let's see.
Hey, Danny. No worries, Danny. You're not late, Danny. No worries. No worries, Haley. Don't worry about it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. He didn't know that I was doing a thing, and I didn't know he was going to be back by now. So I'm like, because I had to close the windows to not make my face look bright, like bright light.
It's like no
I hear the door.
It's like no one wants to see your pores.
Oh no, it looked like the whitest white. I had to like move the blinds. I was like, dang, it hurts my eyes looking at the camera. So yeah, I was like, oh, he doesn't know I'm doing a thing. Let me go run. But yeah.
Yeah, so episode 2.
Oh yeah, episode 2. Oh, they do get Dole. Did you talk about how they got him off the?
Almost, yeah, because like I was looking at the chat though, so yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Because like so basically they got Dolan was on the bridge literally.
Like, bruh, was he okay? Was she trying to jump? Or was he just scared? Because I kind of think he was trying to jump.
No, because like he was just scared that he's flying. He's literally like airbending and flying. And then the whole time he's like the cops are trying to get to him. He's like waving like just airbending stars and goes, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, I'm glad they're metal benders because he's just like, It was like
Yeah,
falling. I'm like, I'm glad you have cables.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause
No, no, yeah.
and like Korra flies up and she's just like, hey, so you having a rough day? I know that.
Yeah,
Been having a
so am
rough
I.
week.
Yeah, yeah, so am I. You're being gifted with these airbending powers. You get to help rebuild uh, uh,
Bring the Air
like
Nation back.
yeah, bringing back the Air Nation. So what do you think? Do you want to join us?
She doesn't even offer. She just straight up tells him, like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
you are part of this nation now. He's
Listen,
like, I don't want these powers. Can you take them away? And she did. I don't even think she answered because she
no,
probably
no,
didn't
she
want to
didn't.
lie because y'all know the Avatar can take away buildings.
Yep,
And
she
she
could
just
take it.
doesn't even put that on the table. She's like, nope.
Nope, she didn't want to offer it too.
I'm like, bruh, Korra.
Uh,
He's terrified.
yeah, or
He
at least offer it.
Yeah, like this dude thinks he's dangerous because he doesn't have, control and whatever. And she's just like,
Mhm.
I'm going to make an executive decision here and just not to inform him that I may be able to take this away. I've not practiced it, but I may. I'm
Yeah,
just not going to say anything.
yeah. Hey, Chris from
Oh,
the Low Vision Technology.
hey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a darkness.
Oh, in darkness as usual with the kicks. How you doing in darkness, Chris?
And darkness says they only watch your channel to see you eat hot stuff.
Who?
In darkness. To
Oh.
see you eat hot stuff. And I'm just like, oof, not the hot stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Korra gets kicked out of the city by the president, who's feeling some
Well,
type of
she actually
way.
leaves though, but
He's like, "You're banned from the city." She's like, "I was leaving anyway."
yeah.
It's kind of like people going, "You have to leave." I was leaving anyway.
Yeah.
But she actually was leaving, and her and Tenzin are set out on a mission to locate all the new airbenders.
Mm-hmm.
That leads us into episode 2, I think.
Yeah.
Where Mako is as awkward as ever.
Awkward as ever, then tries to be official. It's like,
Avatar.
yes,
Korra.
Avatar.
Avatar Korra.
Yes, Avatar Core. I got this map for you.
The Avatar thanks you for your service. He couldn't even take the joke. He's just like, yes. And
yes.
Tenzin just backs out like, nah, I'm out.
It's like, no, no, I don't want to deal with these teenagers right now. I have my own.
There's like, was it Korra and Asami? They're oh, I forget. She tried to teach Korra how to drive. That was interesting.
I think. Oh no! I think that was in episode 4. Wait, 4 or 5? Oh, wait,
1.
4. Oh wait, 1.
When they were she believes that what she said, avatars have to learn, how to drive too, and she's just like,
Oh yeah,
driving
okay.
here. That's what they had the conversation about kissing each other's boyfriend.
Oh, you mean like the same guy? Yeah.
Yeah, Maka. Oh yeah, when we were dating, I kissed him. What? I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Oh no. Oh okay.
She's
No.
just messing with her.
It's like, yeah, no problem. And Asami goes, yeah, I knew.
I also kissed him but
too.
y'all broke up, and but you didn't remember you broke up.
Yeah. So sorry too.
And I love Nickelodeon put in the shady salty driver that was in the back. So he's like blowing his horn, but it goes like instead of the angry kind of blowing a horn. So he drives around them and gives them a face, like the face of you in my way, like a Kermit face. And I'm just I have to show my mom that later. She's gonna die laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because Asami's like, please don't kill me. Please don't die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Oh yeah, that's when she almost crashes into the vine.
Yeah.
That's randomly in the road.
Yep. Yeah, because Asami's like, a drive would let you relax a bit.
You should relax. Should have just taken her to her house and had her on the racetrack that they had instead of actually putting her on the road.
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna put you right on the road. You got this, right? Nope.
No, in darkness. Like you just want to see me. Really just get teased by the ladies, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, wait, like wait. So we're on like episode 2 or is that 3?
Yep, episode 2.
Hmm.
Where they set out to find all the
Oh
earthbenders,
yeah, yeah,
airbenders.
yeah.
And they have a big airship. That thing looks like a luxury airship.
Ship, yes,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Ship.
whoa, it looked like a house. Hold on, or a
Hey,
mansion or something.
part like a mansion,
A
like
big,
a nice.
a nice floating mansion.
Yeah, yeah. Is then like they have like a montage of just
Oh
Tenzin
my
just trying to convince people.
he tried so hard with the first person that they met, like, you're a
Yeah.
part of this culture now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's not what you say. This man's a farmer, and
Mm-hmm.
but I do like at the end of that whole confrontation, the guy goes, you need to leave. That's not your house, sir.
Yep.
That wasn't his house.
Nope.
They came to meet them there as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're at like a governmental house or something, and you're just like, you gotta leave. I'm over here like, you don't know that house. They can stay there and eat. I was like, wait a minute, dude. But yeah, they still didn't fully get it that they are really trying to force people to join the Air Nation
Like
instead of
yeah, like because like they were more like forcing than like more because like just trying to like, convince them by force.
yeah by force. And Tins is not a good door-to-door salesman. He
No,
tried.
I like it like when like what like well like near like the end of it like no not the end like near the middle where like the lady he's like hey see I see like you're like fashionable like you can wear these fashionable robes.
They're nice and breathable.
Well,
And her clothes are all tight. I'm like, Or the guy that's eating like this huge turkey, what looks like a turkey leg.
yeah
And
it
he's
was
like, you love
like
what
our
was it?
our like a vegetarian like diet.
And I'm like, you see this bro eating meat? He's like, he just slams the door in his face.
Yeah,
Or
he's
tells
like
the
eating a
mom,
whole turkey leg like the whole
like an extra large,
yeah.
roided out turkey leg, and
Mhm.
he just like slams the door in his face. Or the mom, who so it's the son that has airbending, and he's like, when your kid's old enough, he'll get tattoos all over his body.
Body.
No, you don't say that. Your best friend will be a sky bison.
Well, Sky Bison, like, doesn't everyone want one?
Or goes to like this wealthy person's house, the person who's very materialistic, and goes, you won't you can leave all your possessions behind. And he's no, Tenzin. But I do love when he goes to that one house and the mom's like, yes, get my son out of here. And she's excited. She's like, yes.
It's like yes, like please get this bum out of my house.
And then I love how she calls it Ryu. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Just scream his name. He's like, what? And like, you're a part of the Air Nation now. And he's just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Hey, River Six, no problem. You know.
I love Ryu's character. He's just like,
Yeah.
she's like, well, I have a duty to the world. No, you don't.
Benzene.
You don't have to do
Benzene
it.
free.
She's like, well, you have a duty too. No, I don't. And looks away. And she tries to like force him out the door. His mom's pushing him out the door.
It's like you come on, just grab like like
just
his
try it for 1 week.
Yeah. His collar.
Then he like airbends himself away from her, falls on his mom, who then literally pushes him into the wall. She's mad. She's just like, he's like, Mom. Why? And she's just like, no.
It's like, why didn't you leave, you freeloader?
Hi, River. River Sticks. That's nice. Like,
yeah.
Hi, the River Sticks. Outdoors. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Indoctrine says the Book of Korra is benzene free.
I was just reading that one like, wait, what? Then
yeah, so episode
Boomy says that they need to add some pizzazz to what they're doing, to the recruitment.
Yeah, like some showmanship.
Yeah, so they kind of do that, and Bolin's a good showman with his mustache. Dude loves his mustache. I swear, he does the showman mustache, is all curly, and they Tenzin air bends and shows off his muscles and stuff, and what is it? The bison fly. I think it's Oogie. Oogie
Mm-hmm.
flies above, and then you have Janora spinning around, and
Mm-hmm. The fan, and
Boomy
then like
Boomy showing a few weeks of training.
yeah, a few weeks of training, and then like Mako just like very bad acting.
I am a firebender. Reap my fire.
Yeah.
He just did not want to do it at all. Then Korra's like puts him in like an air tornado and starts throwing him up in the air like she's about to
Mm-hmm.
flip a pancake. And he's like, "We didn't talk about this."
Yeah.
And her and
No.
Asami are having a great laugh. And I'm like, "Y'all wrong."
Yeah, you're wrong, man. Wow. Like, hey, well, at least like that's a nice way like to treat your ex.
Pretty much. Pretty much. They all needed their own personal growth, but he needs a lot of it.
Okay, yeah, because like this season, I don't know, like Mako is, I don't know, yeah, so I see why like people don't like him as much no more now.
I can see there's a YouTuber who did not like him at all, and I couldn't figure it out until I remembered him staring at Korra while he was hugging Asami with like a
Hmm.
face of going, "Yeah, that's right, I picked her," and I was like, "That there it is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
there it is." I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. But like Ballin was like right on form for like this
Hmm.
season too. Yeah,
Yeah, he was. Oh, so they get a airbender named Kai,
God, yes,
who's a orphan, but a
a thief.
he's a thief and a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to make off with a bunch of gold. Mako. Well, he's a police officer, so he saw all through that because
Mm-hmm.
he's also been there and he's lived on the
Mm-hmm.
streets and everything, so
Yeah.
he kind of understands. You're gonna steal stuff. It's just because you need to survive, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, you also need to accept that you might get caught.
Yeah.
And I don't think that kid accepted that he might get caught. I think he's been let
No, he
go by
didn't.
people too many times, and he
Yeah.
wasn't let go this time.
Nope. Yep. Yeah, but hey, like they did take him in for a bit, but then up like the sheriff
Police.
came.
Yeah, he's like, what? They fight Korra for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
he's like, wait a minute, what do you mean bandits? We're not bandits. That
I'm
kid's,
the
he was adopted.
yeah.
He's been an orphan his whole life. He was adopted last year, and he took all their life savings and ran away. And we've been looking for him ever since. And she's like, what? And he knew he was just making his way off with some stolen gold. But
Hmm.
yeah, he says, when he got airbending, he decided to turn a new leaf. No, he didn't. He
Nope.
turned a new leaf when he got scared straight.
Yep. Scared straight.
He joined the Earth Queen Scare Straight program.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because like that leads into episode
Episode 3.
3. Yeah, the Earth Queen.
Yep, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
Scared Straight. Oh my gosh, we forgot about the we forgot about the Red Lotus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
Because
like, wait,
yeah,
why do
because
I
like
see the name Zahir in my notes? Oh,
yeah, no, yeah, no. Okay, hey, because hey, I kind of forgot a little bit too. Okay, because because of okay, because they're just spots in here, just plain funny now.
Mm-hmm.
Like more than like a book 2.
And they work well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, so we
book
do
one, or not
see.
book one.
Yeah, so
Episode
we
1,
yeah.
we get introduced to a well talking prisoner by the name of Zahir, who's
Mm-hmm.
been in prison for 13 years, and the White Lotus has him on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike in a house in the middle of nowhere. Ugh, curse, you cowardly dog. Anyway, sorry. Anyway,
Good question.
he they did not give him a lot of rice to ration for three weeks. But anyway,
Nope. It's
that
like a
was
small.
not. It
It's
was
like a small bowl. Okay, it's a
yeah,
small bowl,
and I'm like, is that it? What about some water?
or like some bread at least. Come
Something
on,
bread?
where's
Like dang.
yeah.
But they he's a good talker. He
Mm-hmm.
gets airbending and pretty much defeats the White Lotus because
Yep.
he caught him off guard really because they didn't
Yep.
think he was a bender.
Yep. Like the
But
3 guards. But then at the same time, it's like, wait. So 2 firebenders and 1 earthbender. Where's
pretty
the
much,
water one? Where's the water
I know,
bender?
right? I
It's
know,
like,
right?
really?
And they just like they lose spectacularly, but he had good control because he's just flipping all over this cliff
Mm-hmm.
Like he's Spider-Man, just boing, boing, boing,
Yeah.
airbending them into his prison
Yeah.
and locks the door and everything. Like, you better ration that rice. The next shift
Mm-hmm.
changes in 3 weeks, and he just leaves to
Yep.
go off and break out his friends, Gazan,
Yep.
who's a
Yeah.
lava bender, his prison is in the middle of the ocean and it's wooden.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this wooden platform, literally, is like.
And just like, people are bored. He's in there working out. He's in like, I'm gonna get ripped today, man. I need to. I'm bored. I've renamed the constellations a million times.
Times.
There's no books. He just sits there. And then they break out no, not Pali. Minghua, who's
Yeah.
inert, whatever kind of volcano.
Yeah.
Because
In
she's a water bender.
yeah, like a volcano. Wait, was that during episode one and two, right? For both of them.
I think, yeah, 1 and 2 for both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Minghwa's like, she's an armless waterbender.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was due to accident, but I'm pretty sure, or I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was probably due to birth. But because some people really don't know that people can be born without limbs.
Nope.
Like, you can be born without eyes. It's just a thing that happens. Ooh, that's a long one. In darkness. The person who stole that stuff was the old me. Oh yeah, that is what he said.
Yeah.
Once I got here, everybody got changed. I don't
Yep,
know how to explain
he's
it.
saying it.
But I feel like everything shows me for a
yeah.
reason. Like, I'm a
Thank
new
you in
person.
darkness. Thank you.
Yes, he did. And then he legit goes off and keeps stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Stole Boomy's wallet.
Yeah.
Stole Mako and Bolin's wallets. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think that is the episode where they broke out what's her name? Pali. But I will say, just I'm gonna try and rush it. Minghua with the water arms that she used, or water
whips,
tentacles.
Yeah. Like it's like the tentacles / whips, like, you know.
She grabs onto people and just bodily throws them into stuff. I'm like, you were in a volcano.
Yeah.
With,
Okay.
What is it? Magma, since it's not on land.
Yeah, because basically she literally throws people off the like the walkways, slams them, but then like literally, it's like, really, like, you know,
like, I'm pretty sure they die.
Yeah, I was like,
there's a lot of deaths in this book.
Yes, yeah, a lot of people die.
When they threw, I'm like, that guy has to be dead. He's lying on hot rocks. He has to be
hot rocks, or like falling into magma.
Like, I'm pretty sure that he fell into the magma at that point. Like, I don't think he's gone.
Okay, like thing is, okay, when either like one of the characters or like a secondary character gets slammed into a wall, they go, okay, I'm fine, and I can still fight. How are their bones
these didn't get up?
Yeah.
They didn't get back up.
No. Like the guards, like, no. But like, I'm talking about like
anybody else.
Yeah,
Mako or something. He's just like, I'm alive. I took a sensu bean. I'm good.
Yeah. See, it's like, really? Like, if we were like to get slammed against the wall, like our bones have been like broken already.
Pretty sure Lungo collapse or be punctured.
Yeah.
Do that whole anime blood cough. Yeah. Like, I can still fight and just fall over. That going down.
Yeah, so that was all in like episodes 1 and 2. 3, we get to meet the queen.
Oh, and Prince Zuko, or Lord Zuko. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Lord Zuko too.
Who has a dragon. Heads off to the Northern Water Tribe to meet with the chiefs there, but then on to the Earth Queen. Oh my gosh, that woman.
Oh yeah,
that woman is very. How does Tenzin put it? Demanding.
Very demanding.
I mean, it makes a little bit of sense, but her tone is also demanding, and her demeanor is very, like, everything about this woman sounds and feels demanding.
You know, it's like she's like, okay, you know what? I can't bother turning to look at you and talk to you. Okay.
No, you just got to turn and face me. You got to find it.
Yeah.
If I want to move, and don't look her in the eye, and also don't have animals around her because she's allergic.
Yeah, allergic to allergic to pet fur.
Pretty much. That was interesting. But yeah, so they go to Ba Sing Se. And Kai decides to fall into his old habits of thievery when he sees someone's purse attached to their hip. He goes off, airbends the person's clothes up, going, "Man, that was a crazy gust of wind, right?" And like helps pat this man down to steal his stuff. He's like, "Man, thank you so much for your help, child." And he's just like, "You're welcome." And Mako sees him still, and he runs after him. Kai runs away, doing his parkour free running skills.
Yep, parkour thing. Yeah, parkour. Then like he steals their like wallets too.
He runs. Yeah, he runs onto a train, I think, or what?
Yeah.
Would that be a train?
Yeah.
And hides from him. Literally, he was angry about it because he did the face, not the smiling that he was doing.
Yeah.
Airbends at them, knocks over Mako and Bolin. Bolin's like, "But we're your new brothers. Come back.
Come back."
And then they're like, "What is it? They get stuck in the lower ring."
Yeah, they do.
That smells bad.
Yep, smells bad. Like just like.
And they're like, "Well,
like so basically,
we can pay to get back up there." They're like,
yeah,
"No, not Kai. He wouldn't steal."
Yeah, like so basically, like the ghetto ring.
Pretty much. They're like, "Oh, it smells over here." Get to the middle ring. Hello, middle ring. Doesn't smell.
Yes. It's a little bit cleaner.
A little bit cleaner. Yeah, but so they get stuck and they have no way. They don't have money, so they can't get their passports to go back to the upper ring. And Mako sees a Dai Li agent. He's like, "All right, I'm out." And just they sleep in a trash pile.
Yeah.
And Bolin makes a joke of, "Well, here's the plus side: you get to go to the bathroom anywhere you want." That's
anywhere
disgusting.
you want. Yep. Hey, and then like this used to feel like it a little bit different when we were sleeping in the trash.
No, they were little, so they probably were like. It probably didn't hurt as much. You know, when you're younger, you like take a fall and you just bounce back up and keep running. But when you're older, you fall and you're just like, ah.
No,
like the Family Guy thing. And you start rocking.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is happening. Like Korra talks to the queen about the airbenders, and then the queen would asks, or more like demands, have Korra help her, retrieve some tax money for her.
She worded it so well because she didn't agree to help them. She worded it so well. I was like, "Oh, you're good. You're really good."
Yeah, even though Korra could have just muscled her way, because like the queen has no bending powers at all.
But Korra's learning that you don't use violence for everything when someone annoys you. You just take your anger out when Asami has up the sparring gloves, so you can just hit. Oh, so yeah, they go to a town and they get her
tax money.
Her tax money, and then someone shoots up a flare. Some almost said rough rhinos. A gang comes in. The dude has like, I don't even know what to call his mohawk. Face paint, green hair.
Yeah.
With a pony with like it braided in the back.
Oh, like so almost like
a mohawk, but not a mohawk because it just keeps going.
Yeah, almost like how like the Batman Beyond, like the Joker gang. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. No, because like there was a Joker gang in like Batman Beyond, like just,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like white face paint and just
wow. Okay,
like a crazy.
Did they have the crazy lips?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they did.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta see that. And they get into a fight. Of course, you're not gonna really be able to go up against Korra. They're like, I would say not average, maybe above average benders, and Korra's just like, "Look, I've been doing this since I was a child. Let's do this." And Asami, no bending, but she comes in there. She's throwing people around. She's electrocuting them, and they do get the tax money, but the guy yells, "You're on the wrong side of this fight."
Yeah.
And she does think she's on the wrong side of this fight, but she's also, this isn't her business. Because she's supposed to solve world issues, not
worldly issues,
day-to-day issues of whatever governments are doing, unless it's terrible. So she's trying to realize what her role really is, and so she, she thinks, because she doesn't know about the Red Lotus yet, that her role is just to help Tenzin rebuild the Air Nation. So that's her focus. So she leaves, and the queen denies ever wanting to help her and lies to her actually and says, um,
I don't have any airbenders
there's no
in my.
airbenders in Ba Sing
Yeah,
Se.
yeah.
There's no
None.
war in Ba Sing Se or outside the
Yeah.
walls. No, there are no airbenders outside.
Yeah, there is none. Yeah, so near the end of episode 3, oh, poor Kai gets caught and throws
Oh,
in.
I was so happy. He got
Yeah,
caught.
yeah, right, but like you said, right?
He gets
Like the
caught by the
Queen's,
Dali.
yep, like the Queen's scared straight program.
What is it? The first airbending regiment, but
Hmm.
for him it is scared straight, and he needed it badly.
Oh yes.
Mako and Bolin plan on stealing fruit from a fruit stand, but the oranges were rotten, everything was rotten, and then this guy who they find out is their cousin says that that's the best fruit stand out there, and I'm like, ugh. He legit puts his hand in what I think were apples, and it goes, it just turns to applesauce, and he's like, "What'd you say about my fruit?" And I'm like, "Where's your hand? Apples shouldn't go."
Yeah,
And it did. He's like,
it's like,
"Ugh."
Marco's like, yeah, but like these
I don't
fruit
want to
is not
steal this
even
fruit.
worth stealing.
And I know, right? Like he's just, ugh. And he's like, "Whoa, so you do want to steal my fruit?" And I'm like, "It's too early in the morning for y'all to be doing this." Evidently, both y'all kind of slow in the morning because you're like, he's like, "Oh, you're trying to steal my fruit?" No, look at it. I wouldn't want to steal this fruit. And he's just like, "Oh, so you were gonna steal my fruit?" And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can't. Go back to sleep. Go wake up. Go take a nap.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Try again.
Or like do like some pull-ups, man. Just go.
Something. And
Yeah.
then what is it? He jumps them. I have no idea. I think they were still sluggish asleep because there's no way he should have caught them like that.
Oh
That
no.
was the slowest jump I've ever seen in my life.
No. Like he tackles them.
He just boing. I'm like, what were you standing on? Did you earthbend yourself up to get that height?
Yeah.
Because he goes over to fruit stand and he's like, "Dad, I caught these fruit thieves that were trying to steal a fruit."
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my god, it just sounded like Stoop Kid is afraid to leave his stoop.
Doesn't
yeah.
like the stoop kid.
I just got stuck in my head. But yeah, so he his dad looks at him and he's just like, "Hey, you look familiar. You look like my brother."
Brother, oh,
finds out. He's like,
it's like he looks closer. Oh yeah, hey, like like these guys are like your cousins.
and he's still on their backs. I'm like, you can get up. And he takes them to their apartment where they have literally generations in the same apartment. I'm like, that's not a generational house. That literally looks like it has like maybe 2 rooms. I'm like, oh my god.
2 rooms, like just piles of just family members. Yeah.
So many people. I'm like, I can get why now. I think the grandma, what is it? So the dad left because he wanted to experience or see the world and had an argument with the grandfather, and that's the last time they spoke. And that family didn't even, they're like, "Oh, you're living it up in mansions." And I'm like, that's probably why he sounds like he doesn't like you, because he thinks that you know about him and you don't, and he didn't know about you, or he knew about you though. He's like, "Yeah, we saw pictures of you, and you're a pro bender, and you're an actor, and you're a police officer." And he's just like, "Yeah, our parents died when we were like children.
Kids, and
we lived on the streets for a little bit, and
like the Balin's like,
quiet.
Balin's like, yeah, the streets, like the gym."
Then we lived in a gym, and they're just like, I'm like, I can hear we thought that you were just ignoring our poor stay for years. And then they, find out when the parents died, and grandma tears. Then they give hugs and stuff, and
and then like Mako just like gives her the scarf.
I know. I was like, that's your whole character, man. Give her a piece of it. And he gives her the scarf, and she she's happy and stuff. But then they find out about the Dai Li taking airbenders, and that's when it goes to Kai. And then we go to episode 4.
Oh yeah.
Did they break out Pali? the combustion
Um.
bender in that
Yeah.
episode.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They did.
Yeah. So they kept polluting the tundra in the north
Yeah. Like the
underground,
underground in a deep ice prison.
and I won't repeat what she said because it just I heard it wrong.
Yeah. No.
Making her warm.
Yeah. Making it.
The way she said, I was like, okay,
It's like
Nickelodeon, we're
it's
not
like
doing
it's
this.
like it's like I haven't felt this warm for a long time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he can say that because the way she says it was that
Yeah, yeah,
appropriate.
man. Like it was like I haven't got the big O for a long time.
she, so she what is it?
For
Ming-Hua
13
like
years.
they have her in a straitjacket. She can't do
Hmm.
anything. I'm like, how are you even eating? Do you just like they put it through? You just go like and just eat that?
Yeah,
Like that's not. How are you eating?
or like or just hunching down and just trying to eat as like much as you can. Just
Probably. I'm like, got her in a straitjacket. Yeah, they what is
the
it?
head like the straight jacket, the headband, like
To
the
cover her eye.
yeah.
I'm just like, dang man. She what was it? She Ming-Hua goes out there. She they're just these benders are really skilled in their bending. So they just kind of body everybody, including Fire Lord Zuko. But Fire
Oh
Lord
yeah.
Zuko's old, so let's just give him a pass.
Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, like he's not as young as like he used to be.
Mm. Then
You
he
know, so.
what does he do? So Ming-Hua kind of turns her water arms into a drill and goes down there and gets her out. And then
Mhm.
she's on her back. I mean, Police on her back, and she's just
Yeah.
like, there's an elevator.
It's like then like she goes show off.
I know, right? I'm just like, there is an elevator. there is an elevator. And they fight Fire Lord Zuko's dragon
Zu-
and
yeah, like
port
Zuko
dragon.
and Zuko, Tarak, and the twins, poor twins. Oh,
Oh my
they didn't
gosh,
last. They
they didn't last
didn't
long
last
at
as
all.
long. No.
They tried.
Yeah, they
She
tried.
kind of froze them in ice and just left them there.
Hmm.
Um, then they escape in a car, and she's like, at first when I was a little younger, I thought she was sitting in his lap while Gazan's driving,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, now I know she's really tall.
Hmm.
Puli is very tall,
Oh
so
wow.
they just start kissing. And I think she's like, mm, I don't know, she might have passed 7 feet maybe, because I don't
Seven
think
feet?
Gazan's not Gazan. I don't think what's his name? Zahir's that tall, really.
No.
But she's taller than Gazan, who has
Hmm.
white on him. So I was
Hmm.
like, huh. She's tall, all right. I
Hmm.
know Kai called her the big lady.
Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But so yeah, she's like they start kissing and Gazan's like, really?
Come
Now?
on.
And I'm over here like, toothbrush. Because I mean, how she even brushed her teeth in there?
Like toothbrush, showered a
Some
bit. You know, go on.
oh hey ability mom.
Hmm. Oh shit.
And I was like, oh wait, I feel like I know famous people. Most of y'all are TikTokers. And I'm like, I know
I know,
famous
right?
people. I'm
Yeah.
trying not
So
to fangirl over here.
you see, Leah, you have a fangirl.
I'm trying not to fangirl over here.
Leah, convince her like to buy one of your merch, like your shirt that says yo yo yo.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Hey, you have
Yep.
merch? What did
Yep.
I
Leah
miss?
does have merch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like her son, like drew it for her.
Aww.
Yeah, and like it does say yo 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 yo.
That's cute. Ability Mom has boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there's another blind TikToker that I almost got confused by for a moment, thinking it was her, but her voice was different, and I was like, "Who is this?" Like I was like, "Who are you?" Because their facial structure kind of looked the same, hair
Mm-hmm.
and everything looked the same. So I was like, "You don't sound like her, though. Who
Mm-hmm.
are you?" But yeah, I will say this. I don't want to go into Ability Bomb. I'm sorry what happened. when people ask you dumb questions like what you were asked. I
Yeah.
won't go into that, but I'm sorry.
Yep. And Leah says, "Oh, like she's not famous, but sorry, you are a bit."
You're famous, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have declared on the tube of views that you are famous now. So
No, yeah, so we're almost done with episode 4. We're like Korra and everyone like devises a plan to rescue all of like the imprisoned airbenders.
yeah, episode 4 is called In Harm's Way.
Mm-hmm.
In Harm's Way. I'm like, I took no. I have notes. I was like, wait.
Oh no, my bad. Sorry.
Wait, no, you're fine. I was just like, my notes were still on the episode 2, and I was like, no, where are we? We're going on
Yeah,
episode 5.
4.
Oh,
Wait,
we're finishing episode 4.
4. Yeah.
So yeah, they go off and try to rescue the airbenders that they just you just know something because there's no reason that they should not believe her really besides her lying. But yeah, so they try to use Janora's spirity powers of what is it, astral projection?
Yeah. And like her
she-
astral projection, yeah, because like she still has a little bit, not like as when like during like the harmonics, but it's still like a really good though.
Yeah, so she like goes to Lake Laogai and looks and doesn't see anything. It's completely abandoned and underwater and everything. So she was thinking of other places to check, and because apparently that's later on, but they do mention what's his name. Mako mentions that he's been reading Janora's books, which were talking about different things. I'm like, well, what are Janora's books? Janora's books it seems like it's a retelling of what happened in Aang's time. And I'm like, oh, that's a good way to have history written down. But
no, yeah, because like when like Mako said it, it's like, hey, wait a minute, it's like like yeah, so there were books written then about them then.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. See, Korra, since you can't talk the past lives anymore, there you go. Just
yeah,
write your own book.
Yeah, see, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go, Korra. But yeah, Korra mentions, well, try to focus on Kai's energy, like how you found me during harmonic convergence. I know you guys have a connection. And Tenzin's over there like, what kind of connection?
Like,
and he's over there thoughtful and thinking, and I'm like, ooh.
It's like, oh no, because like every time Kai gives like a Janora a comment, like she blushes, like, oh
yeah. So I was trying to keep that in mind, and when she found him while he was thrown into the hole for saving airbender who's afraid of having stuff thrown at his face, like anybody would not be afraid. Some people meet it head on and hit it, and he's just like cowering like away, which makes sense and is reasonable. But because I wouldn't want to rock through me.
Yeah.
And he, since he's defiant, they throw him in a hole. Dude's like, I'm gonna break you, and Kai's just like, bring it on, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's also feeling a little, regret, and I'm like, I like the Earth Queen Scared Straight program.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
except like the whole army thing, but
the whole army thing. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
But everything else, yeah, that's fine. So she what is it? Janora spirits into his room and looks around like, where the heck am I? Oh, Kai.
Yeah, hey Kai. He's like, what? No.
And like she says it's about spirity powers, high level airbender stuff. And then he thanked her. And I really paid attention to this. She blushes. Yeah, she blushed in her spirity form. I saw a little cheek. Someone.
Yeah, she did. She did. No, yeah, because like the audio description was very good of that. Like saying,
okay, good.
Like then Janora blushes.
Yeah, she did
multiple times.
So they she tells him, it's in the under the Earth Queen's temple. So at night they devise a plan and they use Janora's sweet innocent appearance to throw some guards off. They're like, oh, is it an airbender child? Go away, airbender child. And she's like, you shouldn't be out here by yourself. She's like, I'm not by myself. Turns around and sees people ready to fight.
Yep. Oh, poor guards.
The guards they didn't deserve that.
No.
Like tied them up and everything.
Did a Janora had hair? Oh, okay, okay,
In this part, yes, but not
okay,
at
okay.
the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes. So it was Tenzin and Korra that went to go find the other airbenders,
Yeah, so
and
like,
Janora,
and Mako and Balin.
Mako, yep, go find Kai, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone else is ready for the escape. So they find the airbenders, and they're like, oh, like they're taking so much time to get out. I'm like, your guards already attacked. You know, so they have to have some kind of alarm warning system, and they're just like, are you here to
Taking like,
rescue us? Get up. Let's go. Chop chop. Or do you want to
yeah,
stay here? Like, come on.
like
Like I
it's like they're taking the sweet time like to get up and then just
like
comprehend that, oh, like they're there to rescue you.
I'm like, come on now. Let's go. Move the feet. Left, right. Come on. So they
move it.
they're like, come on, and So they go what is it? Janora, Mako, and Bolin find Kai.
Mhm.
And I like how she just pushes past them, doesn't say excuse me, and goes and gives him a hug, gives
A
him a
nice hug,
kiss
yes.
on the cheek, and Bolin's like, ooh, Tim is not gonna
Ooh,
be happy about
and then
this.
like, yeah, you know.
And Mako's just like, then don't tell him. And he's like, but it's so juicy.
So just, yeah, so juicy gossip.
I'm like, bruh. And so he apologizes to them and says, he's kind of a jerk. And Mako's like, yeah, you kind of were.
so bluntly too.
Yeah, because sometimes people just need the bluntness, man.
No, yeah, it is true. Yeah, but then like they fight their way out, like the captain of like the what was it? Shoot, I can't remember the like uh what was it like? Was the captain of the thing
I have no idea what
like the
his name
queen?
is.
Yeah, like whatever. Right then, Kai goes, "Oh, see, I am stronger now."
They did fight him because he grabbed Janora with his rock hands.
Yeah, like the rock, like a
I think he
handcuffs.
grabbed her hair
No, like he,
or her shirt or something.
yeah, because like he threw like the rock,
The
the
rock hand.
rock. Yeah, like the handcuffs or like gloves thing, whatever thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I either pull her over,
Pretty
then
cool.
yeah.
I'm just kind of trying to figure out why Bolin can't control those.
I
It's
know,
still
right?
rock. I was like, Bolin, you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
But they fought really well. Shoot, if Kai ever wants to, he can be a pro bender. That'll be pretty awesome to see an airbender in a pro bending tournament.
I know, right? Yeah,
How would they be able? Like, I wonder what shots they'd be able to take.
yeah.
But so they escape and everything. Bolin launches them onto Oogie.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know at the time, but he just kind of like flopped on the side of Oogie, like he's about to
Yeah,
fall
it's like
off.
just oomph. Yeah.
And I was like, somebody please grab him because I think I would just mess everything up, like pants, everything just now. Because I'd be so scared. But yeah, so they escape and they're given a choice.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because like the Tencent goes, yes, you guys are free now. Okay, so we're gonna force you. You guys have a choice. Okay, to join the Air Nation or just roam free.
We can drop you off somewhere else and you can restart over because you can't go back to Ba Sing Se.
Nope.
So
yeah. So and Leah, what kind of anime does he like? Because me and Christina can recommend it to you some, but we need to know like what kind of genre like would he like slice of life, like school stuff, like mecha, like big old robots, yeah, food, or magic anime, or like or car, or like
dark kind of stuff with magical girls in it.
Yeah, like that stuff, or like just like or like like something like a psychological comedy action wherever in like between. So like there is a bunch. Yeah, so like so there's
sports.
A lot. Oh yeah, sports anime too. Yeah, they are also pretty fun too.
Didn't see Skate yet, but yeah. Or hey, if you like male figure skating, Yuri on Ice. Not that kind.
Yeah. Yeah, but I say like you could start them out. Yeah, like Danny says on like Avatar or like The Legend of Korra.
Yeah, one of those. They're usually gateway drugs in anime.
Because
usually it's the art style that gets most people in the fact that they have a story that's not just an episodic kind of thing. It's just like an actual telling of a story. And And then after that, try Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood, not the first one. The first one might scar you.
Mm-hmm.
That Nina doll. Poor Nina.
Hey, Shane. Seat my way one.
Haven't seen season 4 yet, but yeah. Season 4 is gonna be pretty good. It's not mellow, but yeah, season 4 is
Mm-hmm.
season 4 is pretty good. You get introduced to a new type of villain.
Yeah.
She's
So like,
interesting.
yeah. So like,
Yes, I said she. Oops, I spoiled already.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So like, yeah. So like, it's 2 o'clock. So about like an hour already. and we're barely on like 5. Episode 5. So you want to put like episode 5 and 6 like together, because like I think like they both like do like go together though.
Lynn meets her sister.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
They go to the city of Zalfu
Yeah.
to visit the Metal Clan because
Mhm.
there's an airbender there, and it turns out Lynn doesn't want to go in. They find out why Lynn doesn't want to go in because she doesn't want to see her sister.
Yep. Her half sister.
Her half sister. Yeah, she very well truly is half sister.
Yep. Enunciate her half sister, because that's where like they grew up with Toph as a mom.
Yeah, Toph, who doesn't like rules, became a police officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But then
They
gave.
meet Iway, the truth seer.
Yep. Sure. See. Yeah.
Um,
And then then like Lynn's like nieces and nephews.
5.
Yeah, 5.
I don't
That's a
know
lot.
if Batar Jr. is a bender or not, but I know Huan. Is it Huan?
Yeah, I like Huan.
Huan is an artist and metal bender,
Mhm.
and then the twins Wing and Wei
Mhm.
are metal benders, earth benders, and Opal's not a bender.
Oh, like the girl?
Yeah, Opal's not she wasn't a bender. She got airbender.
Yeah.
So yeah, they meet her, Suyin, and yeah, that's right, Suyin, Beifong,
Yep.
and
Suyin.
let's see, Zahir goes to Air Temple Island to and meets other airbenders, but I think he's looking for he's trying to find information on where Avatar Korra is.
Mhm.
And he shaves his hair too, so he
Yeah.
says his name is Yoru. And I love hearing people go, "Wait, is that Zahir?" And I'm just like, "Let's use our listening ears, same voice actor. Come on, we got this."
Yep.
This is irritating me. Don't do this in real life. They already do this in Spider-Man movies. Going, is that Spider-Man? I don't know. Listen to the voice. Golly. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that bothers me so much. You're like, I don't know who you are. His voice isn't different. He doesn't have a distortion mask or whatever on. Come on.
Not yet, Shane.
Hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
Episode 6. It's called Old Wounds. Lynn is very against even being in we forgot to say Lynn popped up in Ba Sing Se because of the Red Lotus with Zahir and his group of people, because they want to capture the Avatar and they don't know why.
Yeah.
So that's why Lynn is there.
Yeah, because like for episode 4, like Korra finds out like why, like wait, actually no, that's later. My bad, sorry.
Might be 5. I don't know.
Yeah, but no,
It's
like,
somewhere in there, one of those episodes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because like Korra finds out majorly why she was being hidden the whole time.
Yep,
Yeah.
they still didn't really acknowledge much of what they
No.
didn't do. They just kind of, she's like, oh, that's why, and they're just like, anyway, moving on. And I'm like,
Yep.
no, talk about whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, so they skimmed on. Yeah, so Old Wounds, where we get to see more of Lynn character growth too, because like we get to see her her flashbacks, as a kid.
Yep. And what really happened and why she has a scar on her face. Pretty much, they both wanted to please their mother, so they tried different ways to do so. Lynn followed in her footsteps to become a cop, and Toph didn't really want that. She wanted them to just do whatever they wanted, but she didn't give them much direction or apparently attention, because she was given too much attention when she was little. I think she didn't. She probably should have met with a therapist, but
Yeah.
because the type of attention that she's not giving her kids is not what she got too much of when she was little. There
Yeah.
was no emotion behind what they were doing to her, and she did the same to her kids.
Yep. Yep.
But
Oh, and hey, Jordan. Jordan, like the wait. Wait the actual book? Oh, okay. Well, he said book 3, but I mean he meant like book change for season 3 about.
which I'm sorry, I was reading.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Like some like there are like some typo. He really meant like, oh, what's season 3 about for book 3 for
Season
change?
three.
For Korra.
It's
Well, I like
about the change that occurred after Korra
I
left
like
the portals open and
yeah.
airbenders popped up out of the woodwork. I have a theory about that, but we have to ignore that one right now.
Yeah. So Jordan, if you watch season 2, like spirits, you would know why. And like Christina says, it's like what happened at the end of season 2, where Korra just like left the spirit world open, and now like new airbenders are coming back now.
Yep. There are consequences for your actions. It doesn't have to be,
Mm-hmm.
they're either good or bad, though. People tend to forget that. Like, oh, there's a consequence for your actions, like it's a bad thing. Sometimes there's good consequences.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is that there are, vines everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, let's see. Were there any more questions?
Oh, okay, Leah. So I say just for him, just get him started like with this. Just Avatar, The Last Airbender, Korra, and then I say Christina probably.
It's
What
for a
else?
child, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Pokemon.
yeah. They're like yeah, like there's Pokemon.
And then you can get the Pokemon Go app, and then he can y'all can walk
No.
around and play.
Oh no, I think Leah has that already.
Oh, there you go. Pokemon, because that was
Pokemon.
for a minute. I was like, wait, oh, it's
Wait,
for a child.
wait,
Just
wait.
Avatar then.
No, wait. Is it like for your older son or like your younger son? Yeah, because like
He
it
watched all the Pokemon.
yeah, he probably has. Because like if
um,
it is for like for your older son, then yeah, then
Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra.
hmm
What else is child friendly?
well, like for a 10-year-old,
Oh,
probably not.
10.
Probably not much.
Mm,
Well, there's what was it? I think Netflix has a decent like there's
hmm.
oh shoot. There's a okay. Well, then okay
Over
for
here, like,
sports, there's like the Kiriko basketball. There's like a Toradora. That's like a romance anime, but it's pretty fun. Slice of life a bit.
Mob Psycho 100.
That's not dubbed, but it's subbed.
Oh, it's not on. It's not dubbed up there.
Uh,
Oh, it's so good.
I know it
I'm
is.
so sorry.
Let me
My
see if
feelings hurt.
there. Oh, there. Wait. Well, I could recommend Black
Because
Butler.
I didn't see that one, but there's a
Okay.
lot of memes that I find questionable about that one.
Like there's a devil is a part timer where you get to see the devil work
Works
in
at
a
McDonald's.
yep in a
You need to
McDonald's.
be employee of the month.
Yeah, to be employed. Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Gosh,
There's like a the weirdly JoJo's adventure. It's a bit weird,
JoJo's
but
Bizarre Adventure.
yeah.
No, not for 10. Were you trying to corrupt this child? That
Okay,
show
fine.
really is bizarre. Bizarre is needed for that show.
Okay, fine. Here, okay, okay, fine. Generic. Inuyasha. There you go. First 2 seasons.
No. Well,
Okay.
maybe, I guess. I mean, it's not overkill, so I can't talk. I watched all that when I was little, including Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, and like it's okay. Like if you have Hulu, then okay, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. There you go.
So yeah, when you're watching with him, just know that it's a little. He won't pick up on the fact that Dragon Ball's a little perfect. He won't pick
Yeah.
up on that until he revisits it later in his life. Going, wait
Okay.
a minute, what did I see?
If he likes like something with like a good story, then you might cry a little bit too.
Studio Ghibli movies, but
Uh,
not Grave of the Fireflies. Don't do that. Don't do that
or
at all.
like a Princess Mononoke because you get to see the arms taken off
My
by an
neighbor,
arrow.
my neighbor Totoro.
Totoro. Let me
Spirited
see.
Away kind of scared me when I was 14, but I mean, it's not a scary movie. There's just a character in it that kind of scared me.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, like there's like a Your
My
Lie in
neighbor.
April.
I didn't see that one, but I heard it's called You're Crying April.
Yeah, well, it really does depend on the person, though. Yeah, there's that. There's Peikyo, like a volleyball anime.
Yuri on Ice, but that's for the females or some men.
I haven't seen it, but you guys are having me curious. But I'll pass.
Your pass. If he's interested in food, I would say Food Wars, but that needs to be an older kid decision.
Yeah. Oh, you might
I
want to
heard there's
say.
another cooking one, but I don't think it's dubbed.
There's a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's not too bad. Okay, well, like our crazy. Okay,
Not
okay.
Naruto.
Well, like
Wait for a few more years.
No. Okay, Naruto as a gateway, yes. Okay, then yeah,
It was bloody. I heard it was going to be canceled because it was so graphic, and then they're like, it makes money. Never mind.
Yeah, but for Netflix, it has the whole thing. So there's so Naruto's not too bad there. Okay, so there.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. I like that. I like Hunter x Hunter is good too.
It doesn't really. I mean, if they die, it doesn't go crazy with blood like most of the shows do.
No.
Like Demon Slayer, kind of that last episode almost made me sick.
Yeah.
I was like,
but then if you want to go for safer, then there's Maid Sama, yeah, Toradora, Clanad. If you can get. Yeah, like Digimon, and if you can get past the food orgasms, okay.
There's boobs shown in that show. He's 10.
Okay, never mind. I can't. Good. Oh wait, if he likes mecha, then
not like full exposure boob. It's censored, but
yeah,
but there's a limit to censorship.
Oh wait, but then there's like Evangelion. That's not too bad.
Oh my god, dude!
What?
That is complex. Oh my god! Boy's gonna have like a midlife crisis when he's dead. That character is having midlife crisis. Breakdown.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
And not Akira. Don't do that to yourself.
Okay, then fine. Then there's Code Geass to just make him think so much.
I haven't seen that one actually. Not Attack on Titan.
No. Then there's okay.
Or Demon Slayer.
No, well, not yet though. Yeah, so yeah.
No, let's wait till he's a little older for that one.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Then I think more of like the sports anime, like the like the Kiriko basketball, the Peikyo, like the volleyball.
I didn't see Free, but I heard something about swim teams, but I didn't see Free.
Yeah, but then like you have Hulu, they have like all 4 seasons of Prince of Tennis. That's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah. Can't really recommend Claymore, Shaka no Shana. Well, maybe that's fine.
I was gonna say Oran High School Host Club, but
yes, okay, there you go, yeah.
But the theme song was getting stuck in my head. I was like, stop.
Yeah, or like Clanad, yeah, like I said too. So yeah. Oh, we could go on, but yeah, we kind of got sidetracked a little bit. So season, like episode 6, where like Lin, yeah, I think like we're almost done with 6, right? Because like we're like Lin
goes and gets some acupuncture done, relives her memories and stuff about why she's angry at Sue. Sue was falling into a bad crowd kind of thing, but still had her sense enough to not get really involved. She just decided to be a getaway driver for something that some people were doing. Lynn captured her with her cable thing. Sue hit it back and hit her in the face, and that's how Lynn has a scar. She went to go confront Sue about that, and the way apparently siblings with bending fight is to throw everything at each other and fight it out. Lynn eventually passed out because she left again in the middle of her session, and she wakes up and she's good because she got it all out of her system. And then it goes to Zahir, where he gets found out at the air temple, and he fights Kaya. I was like, almost
Kaya,
like yeah. He fights Kaya, who is kicking his butt at first until fighting against an airbender seems really hard.
Yeah, like because
it's
like
really
because
hard.
because my guess is like they're more like acrobatic,
Yeah. So she's trying, she has her water wheel thing around her stomach and she's like swinging. She threw him into some water. I was like, dang, Kaya, she went for it. She ran out, just beat him up and everything, and then he just kind of hit her like twice, but he threw her into like a pillar or something. So, and Kaya's not, she's not 16 anymore, so she kind of stayed down. She's alive, but yeah. So he gets found out and he leaves and everything with a glider. That glider.
Yeah. Like somehow that that staff was explicitly was there laying against the
He
wall.
stole it from Tenzin's office, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So he was in his office, just like looking up stuff. I'm like, sir, you're not supposed to be. It's not your home. You have your room. That's not your room. Get out. But yeah, so he escapes with a stolen glider, and he meditates to figure out where Korra is, and finds out that she is with the Metal Clan, and that leads into episode 7, the original Airbenders.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, like side note, yeah, because but like you did this like off camera, right? Yeah, it did remind me of like the training montage from yes.
Let's get down to
yes,
business.
from Mulan. It's like, yeah, you're right. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. You're a saddest bunch I ever met.
Literally, that's about it for the majority of that episode. Just think about that, and that's what happened. Tenzin's trying. He's not. So Boomy tells him to be more firm and break him down so he can build him back up, since they're new recruits, and that's what he tries to do. So literally, have that montage in your head. That's what he did.
Yeah. And don't forget, did they send me daughters? But I asked for sons.
There is an airbender named Otaku in there.
I know.
I'm like, did you really name this person Otaku?
Yes.
Really? And they're he's like, oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is that the only air acolyte that actually got airbending? And I'm like, dang. The other air acolytes are probably like, man, it is not fair, man.
I know, right?
I did this training to preserve this culture, and you're over there with the airbending now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wonder if he's the only one.
And Leah says his son watched all of the Pokemon series. Yeah. Because so episode 7 is just like a whole episode of just training montages. His 4-year-old. Whoa. Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, I saw Sailor Moon when I was like 6. So I didn't
no, because I'm saying
Dragon Ball's fine.
Yeah, because I'm saying that's a lot of Pokemon to go through.
I mean, sometimes you can just sit and binge, but maybe try not to binge it so much, because I know how hard it is to entertain a little one and try to encourage that.
I'll be the very best.
I know what everyone was. And it's funny because I never liked. Don't come at me. I'm sorry. I never liked Pokemon when it came out. I still haven't gone back to watch it. I watched a few episodes, but I really couldn't get over the fact that they have these animals that they capture, that they make fight, because I had learned about animal fighting around the same time. So I could not get that out of my head. So hopefully your kid is not as, I don't want to say, well, not as crazy as they going, no, they're
Yeah.
making animals fight. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Still like Pikachu.
Well,
And a
no,
10-year-old going out and doing all this? Ash is like 10.
no.
Where are you going?
11, 11.
Oh, 11. I'm sorry. He's
Yeah.
11. Oh, anime. That
Okay.
anime
Okay.
life where the
No.
11-year-old goes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she said like, oh, half the time she doesn't know what's he saying. Oh,
Oh, the
8.
Pokemon, the first
Yeah.
movie was great.
Yeah. So Lights episode 8.
Where were we with that? Oh yeah. Oh, there were some bison wranglers or whatever trying to
Yeah.
steal baby sky bison that were wild sky bison. Kai had good form,
Mm-hmm.
beating up
Yeah.
one of the guys, and Tenzin stopped him from going too far. And I was like, "Come on, Tenzin, one more hit, he'll live.
Well, I know, right? But
He'll
then,
live.
yeah. But then
The
I like it how,
Nickelodeon won't have a kid kill the person. It's fine."
yeah. Because but I like how I said, yeah. But Kai, I like a good form though.
He's like, "You trying to steal all these baby bisons?" And I'm like,
Bam,
"Kai, she
bam.
told you bison, not bisons." But he just
Yeah.
kept going with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, episode 8, The Terror Within, where
Oh, real
Zahir and
quick,
his group.
real quick. Yeah, Danny. I think One Punch Man would be good too.
One punch.
Yeah. So, so for that isn't there any much like innuendos or any bad references? So yeah, I say that'd be good too. Nice one.
Now I got that theme in my head.
So the terror within.
Yep. Zahir and his group tried to abduct Korra. And I like how Opal leaves for the Northern Air Temple. They have a
Air
dinner
Temple,
and
yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zahir and their group come in the dead of night where everyone's sleeping except the guards. And they try to abduct Korra. So they're like peeking into rooms, and Pabu saw them. So Pabu's trying to wake up Bolin, and Bolin's like,
No,
bedtime,
Pablo.
Pabu, go
Yeah.
to bed. And so Pabu's like, what did I just say? Kind of face. And so they, what is it? The Minghua with her water arms goes in like forms ice and like circles around the window, takes the glass out so it won't fall and break to alarm anybody or alert anyone. And Naga's ear, I love her ear, goes boing, like bounces, and she's just like, I sense a disturbance in the floor. She gets ready to bark, but you know how dogs kind of do that inhale before they kind of bark. Well, she kind of went "Rrr," and then kind of got shot with sheer shoe darts instead of
darts.
You remember the sheer shoe thing that hit you, if it hit you with so they have darts forms of that. Which with my what is it? Rapid thought and ADD mind, I can vaguely remember. I think in one of the Kyoshi comics, there was somebody I think she liked that got hit with sheer shoe venom, but they're allergic. They died, and I was just like, oh, because all I could think about was when Korra got hit with that. What if she's allergic?
No,
but she's not allergic.
No, like Jordan, you don't have a physical transformation for if you are a bender. Like it's like more of like a something like that. Like it's like natural. It's like a part of you. You know.
Yeah, you can. What is it like? You can become stronger if you want.
Yeah.
If that's your job, like for doing stuff or being a pro bender, you can train yourself to do stuff. It's not like say Black Clover with magic where that's just your magic, and I don't know if they can actually grow their magic. Like if you have a little bit, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
or like in Dragon Ball, like like a physical transformation. No,
no
like,
physical.
Yeah, because like the word of Avatar is more of like air, fire, water, and then like earth is like more of like a part of you. So
your bending's a part of you. So when people when they got their bending taken, they kind of felt like they lost a part of themselves. They fight Zahir and their group and Gazan does his lava bending and everything. They get Korra back after a really good fight. But Zahir and his group escape. So now they're trying to figure out how did they get intel to even know where she was? Because no
Mm-hmm.
one knew where Korra was.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the airbenders, but they're not going to talk about that.
Nope.
So
Nope. We're not gonna talk about that.
they interview a lot of people, including Varric, who's also there. And he's just talking about how he was checking his body for ticks or something.
Yeah, like
On
body for
camera.
ticks.
He's like, you want to
Yep.
see the footage? I'm like, why did you record yourself
So,
checking your body for ticks?
yeah, like with ticks. Yeah.
Whatever, eccentric dude.
Yep.
And then they try to pin it on an 18-year-old
18-year-old
who
guard
is too young to even know anything about the Red Lotus. Because I feel like you would have to be an expert bender for them to even want to look at you.
No, yeah, yeah. Because Mako did was like thinking it was suspicious though. Like all the evidence was like there.
Yeah, like who's gonna leave that out? Come on now.
Yeah, like is that like the age too? So
yeah. So they think about it for a little bit, and they're like, "Well, who's the only person that can keep a secret within the city? The Truth Seer."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So they go in
to his house.
Heard his door open. I'm on camera. I don't know what that is. Hold on.
Yeah. It's like so they go into Iway's house like to search for like anything like that they can pin on him to show like the was it like this like Lynn's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a Sue. So like they try, but then Mako finds a hidden door. Behind
was it a bookcase?
Yeah, yep, typical your typical bookcase.
Yep, so they go to try and move it, and then Iway's like, he comes in and they're like, "What are you doing in my house?" And I'm like, you know what, that is a very good question to be asking people.
Yeah, Ballin. You know what? For like this whole season, Ballin was actually really funny this season. I really like he was just so like every scene that or dialogue he has was just really good.
Yeah, he did good because some people are like, "Oh, he's just trying to be Sokka," and I'm like, no, I wouldn't say that. Like, I feel like people try to compare him to Sokka by trying to say he's trying to be Sokka and try to be funny. No, Bolin has his moments of just being funny.
No, yeah, because Bolin is more of like his moments. Sokka is more of like a situational. Yeah, situational. Like a comic relief.
Yeah, Bolin's not comic relief.
No, well, Bolin is more like the awkward silence moments where where he feels like, okay, this needs something here.
Yep. Where I think they said Sokka was supposed to originally be serious, and the voice actor's like, just the way he delivered, they're like, okay, never mind, let's change that. Yeah, so Iway gives them tea because you still got to do the host thing, and then he sorry, try not to laugh.
So like the whole hostess,
he's like, so why are you like? He already knew his whole voice and demeanor. He's stiffer, like he's ready to bolt, but at the same time, he's like mad. And I'm like, why are you? I mean, I get you're upset, bro, but come on. And then he pretty much tells Korra, you don't know what you're up for, Avatar. Leaves behind the door. So Mako's over there like, hurry up, Korra, metal bending, and she's just like, I just learned this. Give me a minute. She's like punching through it, and they get to the door, and behind the door is not another door but a bomb.
Yep.
And I'm like, dang, Avatar, Nickelodeon, you really go over this?
No, seriously,
got a friggin' bomb in there.
Seriously, okay, you're right too. This whole season is just a lot more of a darker tone.
I'm like, what y'all been watching? I know y'all like anime, but dang.
They've been probably watching Death Note. That's why.
Yeah, with the way Iway's character is, you got those chess piece moves, so
yeah.
He over there trying to play 3D chess.
yeah.
You tried. He
failed. Yeah, he tried.
So, he gets away. Korra protects him with a air bubble thing.
Yep.
And Lin disagrees with her going after Iway, and Su Yin in front of Lin goes, "No, you need to be safe, blah blah blah, don't do it." And she's like, "You're not agreeing." She's just like, You need to be safe. So in the middle of the night, she pops up with some keys to a Jeep and it's like, hey, listen, I know, because I want to see his face. I want to look the person in the face who I trusted with my life. And they did this to me. So Suyin, I don't want to say she's a bloodthirsty one, but she will get her vengeance. If you cross her, she will come for you.
Oh yeah, she does too. Like
Yeah, in the last episode. We'll get there.
Oh yeah. So guys,
Okay.
so we're almost there. Okay, so
Episode 8.
So that was eight or eight, nine. I don't know. Nine felt like just more of like your typical.
Oh no, it's 9. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, no, because like nine felt like your typical cop stakeout, just sitting in a room, just staring.
You're funny because that's stakeout too. Did you want to breeze through it really fast?
Yeah, because like basic Conrad. Yeah, because like the whole time. Yeah, they're literally
they find Iway.
Yeah.
And then they get found by the Red Lotus and the Earth Queen's forces. The Earth Queen's forces ended up nabbing Korra, who's still in the spirit world at the moment.
Korra and Asami.
Oh, man, they escape on the polar bear dog.
Yeah. Man, like Asami just tries so hard, and like she almost got away too.
She tried.
And
Mako and Bolin fight Minghua and Gazan. And Zahir is being watched by Pali while he's in the spirit world, talking with Korra about, you know, his view about world leaders. And I can't think of what he is. It's a,
like
president? Something. No, it's like a...
like
the
he's
person
more like
who wipes chaos, but I can't think of the name at the moment.
Like I think like more like like anti-government, right? Like leaders. Like,
this is gonna drive me crazy.
Hey. Well, me too.
This is gonna make me so mad.
Yeah.
Because oh my gosh, I'm so mad. It's gonna be like hours later. I'm gonna send a text message like, "Blind Toes, I remember what this." No. But yeah, they get captured. Mako and Bolin get beat up pretty bad. Honestly.
So yeah.
Then it goes in episode 10. Which is Long Live the Queen.
Oh, okay. Now, okay, guys, this
is
where this is where it gets dark, a bit dark too, a bit dark, because basically, like they go to the Queen. Was it like the Red Lotus? Because I'm not gonna remember all four of their names. Okay, so yeah,
Pali,
Pali,
Minghua, Gazan, and Zahir.
Yeah, like Zahir, like they go to make a deal with the Queen, so they can trade for Korra, okay? Trade her friends for Korra, you know?
Doesn't work out so well.
Yeah, nope, because
you don't make deals with the Earth Queen. She makes demands and you do it.
Yeah, you do it, but then like at the same time, like they both double cross each other anyway. So yeah, so double cross within the double cross.
They throw Mako and Bolin at her like, hey, we bought you a peace offering. Do something we want. And she sends them off to prison. And Korra, meanwhile, is being like it's like I don't want to say 50 Shades of Grey, but they had her.
Oh yeah. Basically, Korra and Asami are in the airship, chained up, like Christina says. Yep, Tabasi's like, but then, like Korra just trussed up, like she's chained up, gagged too.
I was like, what in the 50 Shades of Grey is this?
Yeah, I know, right? But then like Asami, she Sarah's like telling the guard, can you just chain me up to this pole instead?
Like she's like, I really wanted to hear her say, I'm not a bender. Where am I gonna go?
Oh yeah, she
doesn't say it, but it's implied.
Yeah, because I can't get away.
And she breaks the thing without any effort whatsoever, and I'm just like,
really?
She's like, man, their stuff's really shoddy. She said, that's shoddy workmanship right there.
Wait, but then how did she know though? Did she literally just look at it and go, right?
She probably did. She's an engineer, and I guess she takes such pride in her airships that she works on that she kind of she said that it's from Cabbage Corp. If you guys remember the Cabbage dude, she says that they make shoddy material, and I'm like, dang, Cabbage man. And it was shoddy. So she breaks free. Korra aggressively airbends this dude into the steering wheel and breaks stuff.
Oh
She could have
yeah.
aimed a little bit more to the left or right, but yeah, I mean,
Mm,
it's not. She knew where the controllers were, and the ship goes down and gets destroyed. And I love how they accuse her of messing up what they're trying to do, which
mm.
she did. But it's like they're saying you should have just been a good
Like
not a
prisoner.
hostage. Yeah, you should have just been a good prisoner and
Mm.
sat still. And I'm like, sir, first of all, no,
Yeah, no, because like
no one's gonna
because
do that.
because like
That's not realistic.
you guys were kidnapping me though, you know?
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah,
well, we have our orders. I don't care about your orders to
yeah,
kidnap me.
yeah. It's like you
Really?
know, yeah.
Orders.
But then like the sand shark.
Yeah, oh my gosh, they're like, it's a spirit. All these spirits came out of nowhere when,
Yeah.
and she's like, I guess that's my fault too. And she looks like, I don't think that's a spirit. And it was not a spirit.
Nope, it was a
That's a
huge.
friggin' sand shark.
Mhm.
Literally jawsing them down.
Yeah.
And
Oh no! Like then, like don't forget, like Asame, MacGyver's like a sand sled.
yep. And I felt so bad because they fixed the airship and then it got destroyed. And
Yes.
its thing is stalking them because it waited. It freaking waited for them to start moving. It wanted to play with its food. So
Mhm.
they're like, she MacGyver's up, like you
A
said, a
sand
sand
sled.
sailor,
Yeah. So.
and like right when they start moving, oh, the sand shark miraculously comes back,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, he waited for you. He wanted to play.
Mhm. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, no. Oh, please,
It's kid.
YouTube, don't ban the stream.
We own no rights to this music whatsoever.
Yes, yes, okay.
We
That,
apologize. It's just a ringtone.
yep, it's just my ringtone. So sorry. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
so like they escape on the sand sailor. Yeah,
And it falls apart right when they stop.
and then like they try to sell it.
That's all right. Anyone want a slightly used sand sailor? I'm just like, it fell apart. But Zuko tied his
Dragon.
dragon up next to these llamas outside. And the
Just
llamas are
casually,
like,
he's like,
the dragon's asleep, and the llamas things are like moving back, or no, camels. The camels are like trying to move away from because they know it's a dragon. And I'm just like, poor. I think his name's Fang.
Mhm.
Poor Fang is just like, I'm just gonna sleep out here. I'm good,
Mhm,
whatever.
mhm.
Then they find out. Oh, geez, forgot about what happened with the Earth Queen. Did you want to get that one?
Oh yes, yeah. Basically, Kazan just didn't want none of like the Earth Queen's BS. Puts an air bubble around her head, sucks the air out of her lungs, and they don't show it on okay, like they literally just cut it.
It
But
goes to her eyes, or they're like bulging a little bit, and
yep,
then
so I
it pans
saw,
away. And
yep,
Zahir's over
yep,
there like, to your citizens, something whatever is essential as air.
yep,
As he
yep,
takes the air away, she's reaching for it, and I'm
yep.
like,
Take my breath away.
no, I don't want to get, I don't want to pay YouTube fines.
Yep. So
But yeah,
referencing,
that song.
yeah, so referencing Top Gun, a really good movie.
So then Zahir goes, yeah, the earthquake was taken down by revolutionaries, including myself. And I was just like, yeah. You don't need to know my name, but listen, you're
Yeah.
free now. And Ghazan goes to Lava Bin, what is it, the wall
The wall.
for the upper ring?
No, like
Or was it just
the low, like the lower tier
where
wall,
did he
like
go? Okay,
no,
it was in the lower ring?
yeah,
Because I had no idea where he went.
no, yeah. He went to
Okay.
he went to the
Or
first
all the walls.
rings wall,
Okay.
and then one of the other ones went to the second wall.
Okay, that's what he did. Yeah, so he brings down the walls pretty much,
Mhm,
and everyone's like, yeah, and they start looting everything in there, and these guards like, I know where the good stuff is, come on. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, wouldn't you have already been getting stuff? Because now you have to share.
Mhm. No, yeah.
People start looting everything, including if you've not known anyone who has had their car radio stolen. They stole a transmission radio out of an airship.
Yeah.
And I love when Bolin literally, I don't know if he looked at the camera, but he goes, some people just don't have any respect for other people's property.
No, he did. He did. No, he did.
Okay, look,
Yeah, he did.
dang, Bolin, just gonna speak to the people who be stealing people's stuff out their car.
Yeah. Yep. And
Dang.
then like Bolin and Nomako save their family.
Oh yeah, Grandma's sitting up there like, because the lower ring
No.
is going up in flames. Grandma's
Yeah.
still in the apartment. I don't want to leave. This is where I raised my family. Grandma, get out. Leave. You trying to kill your whole family. And she's
Yep.
just like, but this is my home. Belinda's picks her up and he says, we're rolling out, people. And his cousin's like, I could have done that. You didn't know. None
But
of
you
y'all
didn't.
did. All you buff dudes and probably a few buff females could have just picked her up and go. She don't look like she weighed that much. You could have just picked
Yeah.
her up and walked. Come
Yeah.
on now. She
Oh,
did
but then
free will.
like on the way, like the grandma still grabs the picture of the
Oh
queen.
my gosh. Long may she reign.
Yeah, but she's dead now.
so so they find out where they meet up with Korra and the gang, and they deliver a message that Zahir wanted her to know, which is
Mhm.
that he's tired of chasing her. So he's going to his ultimatum pretty much is
Mhm.
to hang herself over, or he's going to wipe out the Air
Mhm.
Nation.
Okay.
And it rolls into I guess the last two episodes, because that's kind of really what one of the episodes is. Really, it's just them trying to figure out
Mhm.
to reach the Air Nation and stuff. So
So yeah, because I think like episode 11 and 12 just blends in like together, anyways.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So that would be the ultimatum,
Yeah. Ultimate. Yeah. Basically, just
and
like
then he wants to wipe out the Air Nation,
yes,
and
yeah, because like those two just take place like literally just like like Korra finally like says, oh, like she will like sacrifice herself, just give herself
she
up.
because I hate to say it, when they finally got through on a phone to
Mhm.
the Northern Air Temple,
Yeah.
Zahir and his group are already there.
Yeah. So like
They
yeah. So
they take them hostage and they beat up. they they
Boomy and
Boomy and Kai. Boomy bit Gazan. That was hilarious.
no. Oh yeah.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Yeah. Because like that was an epic fight in like the like air in like an air temple, and literally you
I don't
see
know
like
why they didn't switch fighters after that point when they realized like Boomy could have taken Mingwa and Kaya could have probably taken Gazan. Because I
yeah.
mean, water and earth. Come on now.
Yeah.
She could have tried. But yeah, they get blasted off a cliff by Pali, and they about almost die. He's like, "We're gonna die if we fall." She said, "We're gonna die if we hang here,"
Yeah.
and she's not wrong. Boomy
Nope.
waited a second too long for to let go, but so they got blasted and fell down into like all these trees and stuff, and they finally hit the ground.
Hey, well, hey, at least they still survived, So yeah.
Yep.
But
Tenzin's over
then
there.
Tenzin, oh my gosh, Tenzin was like a boss, man. He was like fighting like crazy.
Boss level airbender.
Yeah.
He's doing all the airbending poses, all of them, including that one at the opening where they kind of kick out whatever on one leg.
Yeah.
He did that too. I was like, dang.
No,
And
yep, and
then
like, yeah, and then like the
he
first
got
fighting,
jumped.
yep,
He
jumped
got
by like,
jumped pretty much by all three of them.
yeah, but
Because
like he still gave him a like a good fight though, because like it literally took all four of them just to take him down.
Kai decided to use himself as
Bait.
bait so the airbenders could get away, and got blasted out of the sky. But since it's Nickelodeon, you have to show that the kid is alive. So he gently fell with a smoking body down and fell into a tree.
Yeah.
And yes, but you got to show that the kid is alive. So he wakes up at the end of it. Tenzin's doing his last stand where he's like, while I still have air in my body, I won't, give up or whatever. And they just continue to beat this dude until they knock him out.
Yeah.
And then it rolls into the next episode.
12.
Yeah, this happens 13 episodes.
Yeah. So 12. Yeah, because like, it's where like it's like the rescue.
Enter the void.
Yeah. Yep. So like the rescue Tenzin and everyone else. Then like
Korra is ready to hand herself over as bait. They can't cuff her with like, what is it, platinum handcuffs, so she can't get out of them.
Yep, like platinum handcuffs to her hands and feet.
And then Lynn and her group are on the mountain climbing up as not a diversion, as like another way of attack.
Yeah,
Another form of
because
attack. Yeah.
like basically both sides did realize, okay, you know what? It's like, we're gonna be prepared anyways.
They had a nice plan because they were because Suyen was right. The
Yeah.
other side did not know how many people they had, so they have that
Hmm.
advantage.
Hmm.
But they also didn't know how many Red Lotus members there were.
Yeah.
So there was that. Not like any of
Hmm.
them actually fought though.
Yeah.
It was
No.
just a
No.
four.
No. Yeah.
But,
So like that took a bit of a fight too. So yeah.
oh my god, it was so epic and awesome. So they get tricked by Gazan and
Mhm.
Minghua thinking that they're rescuing airbenders, but it's only Tenzin. Uh,
Oh yeah.
Tenzin tries to tell them, but no one's gonna understand you, and you're like, woo, woo,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
woo.
gagged, and then like
That was gonna
then
get you.
like meanwhile was like just like her water
They
thing,
look like shadow clones from
Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
was just like, shadow clones? Nick Lana, what are
yeah,
you doing?
right. Like was that an actual jutsu?
You too can make shadow clones with your water arms.
Yes.
Or just to mess with people, your tentacle arms. There
Hmm.
it is. I got you to laugh.
Hey, okay. Like still, it's still the tentacle thing in like season three, okay?
So they Minghua's like, just bury them already. And Gazan, I don't know, I feel like Gazan just wants to fight a stronger person. I don't think he really wants to kill anybody. So
No,
he
no, yeah.
just lava bends everything and traps them in there. And I'm
Hmm.
like, my feelings, how are they gonna get out?
Yeah.
So they're
But
trying to escape, and it goes back to Korra and
mhm.
her dad. Well, no, Korra fighting, and then her dad pops up like, ha ha, with like ice arms. Like he's just like when he came up that mountain, he kind of just went like extra boost. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like
he joined that fight, and
he's on a fight, like
Korra
his
still had
ice
her
sword
arms chained up
chained
for
up.
a while,
Yeah.
and she was kicking butt with her chained arms. Like she went for it. I'm like,
Hmm.
who taught you how to fight restricted like that? Like,
Yeah.
dang, girl. But she was kicking butt. Like she was really taking people while chained.
Yeah,
Um,
and like it's then like Gazan was like still there, still like acting smug, but then like you have Corey here chained up here, and like then like
mhm.
your arms and legs are not chained, but then like you're still having trouble.
You're still getting your butt kicked. I like how
Yeah,
I think he like hit her off the cliff of the mountain
yeah,
for a moment,
yeah. He did.
and she just like her dad grabs her with water,
Hmm.
throws her up, and she spins and kicks fire out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, dang, girl, dang.
Yeah. Right.
And she's just coming for it, just moving and stuff. And like, even though she can't like, move her arms individually, she's just
Hmm.
throwing up like rock shields and like,
Rock
dang,
shields, like
man.
boulders, like water whips,
She is going
fireballs.
for it. And I'm
Like
like, how does this character have so much hate?
it's like then like a wind, like just like wind balls, everything.
Yep. And then what is it? Suyana and Lin pop up and they distract Pali. So they're fighting her, the combustion bender,
Oh,
while
see, oh wait, like so we're on episode like
oh
the 13th, huh?
that one's still 12. There was a lot in 12.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost.
Almost, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
I
trying.
no,
I'm trying to
no,
speed up
yeah,
because I
yeah,
know you
yeah,
have.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know you gotta.
I know, but
Um,
Lynn, yeah, but Lynn and so again, just like are literally taking on like police, just the whole like psychic fire while
gosh, yeah.
firing.
And then
Just
like
like
it just keeps going back and forth. Then it goes to Berlin, Mako, and Asami with Tenzin trying to escape the
yeah,
mountain
the
and
fire,
everything. And then it goes
yeah,
back to Korra kicking butt. And then it goes it's everywhere.
yeah,
And it's
like
just awesome.
well, and trust me, like the audio description, it just kept going, just back and forth
It was
too.
really back and forth. I was just like, I can't even my like
It's like
dang.
no, seriously, like it's like, how am I still catching up with the fight?
They then what is it? To speed it up a bit,
Mhm.
Zahir airbends Tunrock off the mountain, and he says, "Say hello to the Earth Queen for me," and
Mhm.
yeets this man off the mountain.
Mhm.
Korra's like, because he
Yeah, like,
proved him.
no.
Yeah, so Korra's mad and everything. She's trying to kick his butt. What is it? Go back to but Mako and Bolin, where the
Yeah.
lava caught up to them.
Mhm.
So Bolin, for reasons I don't understand, ran headfirst into this lava, and he's like, trying to bend it to stop it because it's still rock
Yeah.
and just hot rock. And he actually finds out, hey, I'm a lava bender. And I'm like, were you trying to put up a wall,
A
sir?
wall or like
Or were
a metal
you?
wall? Or
What were
something?
you trying to do,
Yeah.
fam, sir? Then they get rescued by Kai, who's on his baby bison, and I'm pretty sure they didn't do a no bisons were harmed in the making of this episode
Nope. They
because
didn't.
that should have been animal cruelty to have all those people on that little bison.
Yeah.
That bison's like, that's too much weight. Because Bolin just goes boing and jumps on him. I'm like, why'd you jump on the bison like that?
Yeah.
Because you got Kai, who weighs nothing because, airbender. Then you have, like,
Mako.
Asami, Mako, Tenzin, and then, Rock of Bolin just going boing. That bison said, too much weight.
Okay. Well, like probably like Asami doesn't weigh like that much neither too. Anyways.
Then you got all that. The way he just jumped. I'm like, I'm surprised that bison didn't throw you off.
Yeah.
And then so it goes to. Did you want to do the one where they were fighting Pali and what happened?
Oh yeah, the Pali. Then like Lin like distracts her, and then Suyin like just epically like just takes her body armor, like bends it over Plea's head, like while like she's aiming, and all you hear is a thunk. Yep. Then pans over to Zadir. Then he looks over. It's just a smoky spot.
Pretty much a black smoke of
Yep.
And he's like, Pali! And I'm like, ugh. And Korra's over there getting her second win, like, okay, I've been fighting for too long, man. I am tired. And he's distracted. She tries to, like, what is it, airbend or waterbend at him. He just senses it, moves out of the way, and he kind of, does like this pressurized air attack into her middle back. And I'm like, ow. Like, I'm pretty sure he dislocated a disc in there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why she's, spoiler for the last episode, she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what she's in. Wheelchair.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure he broke something in her spine with that. But
he did.
He grabs her. Lin and Cian run up, and they're like, "Stop!" And he's been saying the whole book, "Let go your earthly tether." What is it? Empty and become wind.
Yeah,
and step off the cliff.
And he can fly.
Yep, because his earthly tether was Pali. He let that go pretty fast, but anyway. He let that go really fast. But he flies away, and long story short, Korra wakes up in a cave.
Hey, Audrey.
Again.
Yep, again.
Arms and legs handcuffed, and she's there, and the Red Lotus are there, and they're like, we're going to poison you. And it goes into, what is that? Venom of the Red Lotus, the episode 13. Korra kicks butt. The end.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Yep, like basically like she gets poisoned
with oh my god, yeah, they dissolve it into her skin.
Yep, and they poison her because like they want her to be in like the avatar state so they can kill her in the avatar state, but they didn't realize how strong she was while in the avatar state.
And I'm like, she already strong to begin with, fam, and then you're gonna lock her. So the poison locks her into the avatar state. She can't get back out. And I'm like, well, that's actually pretty smart, for what you're trying to do. She starts hallucinating and fighting the poison. But she starts hallucinating her past, the past villain she fought, who are telling her to let go.
Let go. Yeah.
She does not let it go. So, she's losing it a little bit. Mako, Bolin, and Tunrock arrive to help her. I love how they go, we gotta help her. You see her break the chains out the wall, like kick Minghua into the wall somewhere. Gazan throws lava at her. She kicks it back at him. Like
like literally, and then like just swings the chain around too. Like,
what you gonna help? Zahir flies away, and Korra's like, what is it? Fire feet after this dude. Like,
like
I don't
basically
even think she acknowledged that anyone else was there.
It's like so basically like a fire rockets for feet.
Fire rocket for feet. She just flew past, and they're just like, we're gonna help her.
Or like we can save like the others.
So yeah, what is it? Mako fights Minghua, and for round 2, fight.
Oh
and
yeah.
Bolin takes Gazan. So
Gazan, yeah.
Ming-Hua gets long. He hits her down into this like cavern where there's a bunch of water, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just like, what are you gonna do now? Oh no, he goes, you have no water. What
You're
are you gonna
underwater.
do? And she's just like, I'm not done yet. And she like, she jumps down it, and I guess she could sense where water was.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
looks around, and you see this thing that will probably give you a nightmare of her like spider webs up
Yeah,
there
yeah,
with
like
water.
basically, yeah, like just like a water tower, legs and arms, and it's
Just so much
like
water.
spikes everywhere, and then like all Mako had to
He
do
just parkoured himself up, and
just electrocutes her with
yep.
lightning.
I guess he was like, you know what? I'm gonna die here, and
Mhm.
I'm not. I guess it was a last resort thing for him because he legit just went, zzz,
Yeah.
and all you hear is her screaming, and I think she died.
No,
I
same
have,
here.
I think she died. Well, if she didn't die there, she died thereafter because of what Gazan did.
Mm-hmm.
If she was still alive,
Yeah.
Gazan ended up killing her with what he did.
Yeah.
Because he fighting Bolin, he finds out he's also a lava bender,
Mm-hmm.
and they're having a good time fighting each other, and then it turns into I'm not going back to prison, and he brings the house down pretty much with
Oh yeah.
lava, and Mako and Bolin escape while they just see all that lava come up, and I'm like, well, what a
Mm-hmm.
way to go, man. Goes back to Korra kicking butt and fighting the poison.
Like she
She
still
tried
is though too. Like yeah.
fighting Zahir and the poison. He's like, you can't do both. Then it goes to the airbenders and where they are being kept at. They do
Like,
get rescued by Suyin and her group of people.
mm-hmm.
And it's funny because because Bolin and everything, they're all done with that, so that's why he's there. He gets to see his girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. His girlfriend there. Then like,
This
then
dude
like,
got hit. One of the Red Lotus members got hit with a rock when they burst through the wall. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he did.
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he did not survive that one because he goes,
Nope.
ugh, and just there was no when he hit the ground.
No, he died too. But then,
He
yeah.
just killed some
Yep.
people. This
Yeah. So they run out, and then like, they go like Janora goes, "We need to help her."
yeah, and they're just like, I don't know how to help, and I'm like, she's literally giving y'all like all the work, like she's been doing air tornadoes
Mm-hmm.
throughout this whole book. Come on
Mm-hmm.
now, big
Yeah.
tornado, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got this. Let's do a big brain.
Yeah.
And so they start making a giant air tornado because Janora had the idea,
Mm-hmm.
And Korra, Zahir tried to put another air vacuum around her head like he did the Earth Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and they started being pulled into or pulled away from where they were. He doesn't understand why. So he grabs Korra, he tries to fly away, and the air tornado is more stronger than his flight. His
Yep.
newly acquired flight.
Like yeah.
And he gets pulled down. He or Korra, I think he let her go or something and try to get
No.
away.
Yeah. He didn't like
And
he lets it go because the air tornado was like just sucking him down.
and she still had a chain around her foot, so she kind of just like and grabbed
Yoinks.
him.
Yep. And just wraps around his legs.
Mm-hmm. And she slammed him down. He should be dead, but she slammed him down, and then someone put him in a rock prison.
Yeah, I think like either like a ball in or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They and what is it? Korra's being held by her daddy. He's just like Korra, and her eyes are glowy and stuff, and she's just like passes out finally. She's like, "Yes, God, I'm done finally." Right?
Yeah, it's like I'm done. But then like smart Janora goes, "Hey, you guys can metal bend like the poison out."
First of all, how she know? I'm not trying to poke a hole. How does she know the poison's metallic, though?
Yeah.
I know you got stuff to do. I'm not trying to do this right now.
I can't. Don't worry. No, because like that's why I'm curious too. How did she know? Did she actually read it somewhere, or just instinctively knows?
I know. I'm just like, wait. I don't. There's no reason you should know. The metal bender should be able to maybe sense it, but you're not one of those. You're just spirity. Unless she's talking with Rava, but Rava's probably like
gone, right?
Rava's like, look, fam, I was a tiny spirit when I was rescued and put back into her. I haven't gotten big yet,
Nope.
like come on now. Like But yeah, so Suyin just like bends it out of her, comes, and throws it on the
Mhm.
ground or puts it in a rock or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
And Zahir loses his bejeebers. The word that was trying to come out. He loses his bejeebers and he's just like, no, no, the natural order is chaos. And Bolin,
Just knocks him
yeah,
out.
if y'all know the phrase, put a sock in it.
Yep.
Bolin puts a sock in his mouth, and I'm just like, that's nasty because you've been in them clothes all day. And you've been
Yeah.
fighting all day. I know your feet sweating. And he done put his sweaty sock in his man's mouth.
Yeah.
And I love Opal just goes, classic Bolin.
Mhm. Yep. Oh.
And it
Yep.
goes to 2 weeks later, where, Zahir's back in prison.
Mhm.
And only him because everyone else is dead.
Mhm.
And Korra just looks
Beat up, literally, like
mentally and physically.
mental, physically beat up, like just, and then like
It's sad.
Asami's there, just
Helping
like
her
braiding her
get
hair.
dressed. Y'all
Yeah.
remember this. Remember that. She's helping her get dressed. She's helping her with her hair. And it's
Mhm.
not just one of those friendships. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
friendship things, yeah, girls,
There are
like
friendships and then there are, Anyway.
friendship, yeah, and like then like like holding hands too, like going, yeah, I'm here for you.
I mean, like, most people do that to, be personal. But listen,
Yeah, it was like
going
a
into book
little
4,
bit
listen,
more, yeah, it was like a little bit more personal.
a little bit more. Like,
Yeah.
I would put my hand on the shoulder.
Mhm.
When I'm saying something like
Mhm.
that, I wouldn't hold your hand and be like looking at you in the eye.
Mhm.
But some people do that though, and
No,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
a relationship like that. So
Mhm.
it's up in there. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's Janora's special day where she's getting her tattoos,
Tattoos. Yeah.
and I wonder if they have painkillers for people getting tattoos in the Avatar world. Because that's
Probably not.
her
Probably not.
head, her back, her arms, her legs, on her feet.
Yeah. But then wait, okay, I'm curious. Like, what was the color of like a Janora's hair though before like they shaved her head?
Brown.
Oh, brown. Okay.
It's brown. But
Oh.
so she's the only one in her family that has brown hair and brown eyes.
Mm.
Because Milo's eyes are like the bluest, like they're like a
Blue.
weird blue gray. They're like really kind of clear,
Mm-hmm.
kind of almost like
Mm-hmm.
grayish blue.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? The baby, his eyes are green.
Mm.
Um, which I guess are Pima's eyes, but I'm not sure. I think
Mm-hmm.
Pima has brown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Iki, I think her eyes are actually gray.
Okay.
But it's and they all have brown hair. Well, Milo's looks more black actually, but it might be
Yeah.
brown. But
Hey, like,
mhm.
like, you'd be like, how's Kai gonna date like a Janora now? She's bald.
There are children. We're not making a comment. I'm not making a comment. So
Yeah, I know it's funny though, but yeah.
she is. Oh no, he still likes her. I mean, she gets her. It's a
Like
spoiler for book
her.
4, but she grows her hair out and is really long in book
Oh,
4.
okay.
Because I'm not going to spoil that part though.
Yeah.
About how long that took. But yeah, Cora's in a wheelchair. I don't even think she can move her arms. Because like I said, here I swear that she must have been paralyzed after
No, yeah.
that, because when he pressurized that air and it hit her in the back, she was down. And I was like, can she move? And then, with poison and all that, and she took a lot of hard falls.
Yeah.
So, they
like, especially from like the poison too. So yeah.
and who knows what that would do. And they're like, things are going to take time, Korra. And everyone's telling her this. I'm like, somebody just stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
The president officially welcomes her back into Republic City, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear your mouth, dude. Go away. And Lynn makes a rock elevator for her so they can get up the stairs, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it
Tenzin talks about how because the Earth Kingdom is in disarray because of the Earth Queen's death, they need somebody to help them. And who's going to be able to help them with Korra in a wheelchair? And it's not the fact that she's in a wheelchair; it's the fact that she's mentally and emotionally, physically, she needs a break.
Yeah, like that was a lot,
every book people have been giving her hate.
Mm-hmm.
and that can take a toll on your mental health.
Yeah, it does.
And that kind of will play a big role in book 4, which is called balance,
Mm-hmm.
because somebody's going to be out of balance for a little while and
Yep.
trying to find it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a journey. So while she had her journey for personality reasons in book 2, now
Mm-hmm.
she needs to find a balance now, because she's been just
Beaten
beaten up
beaten up, yeah, like
bad.
physically and mentally.
Like that, it really did a number on her.
Yeah.
So yeah, Janora was, oh sorry, Tenzin does his speech about how airbenders are going to go back to their nomadic roots and start helping everyone of all cultures,
Mm-hmm.
and taking a page out of what Avatar Korra does.
Mm-hmm.
And because she can't right now,
Mm-hmm.
so someone has to,
Yeah.
and the Air Nation is at least the most diplomatic, so there you
Yeah.
go.
So yeah.
And then they welcome the new airbending master that will lead them into this new era, and she looks like Aang. It's so
Mm-hmm.
sweet.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
And she's not wearing the airbender student clothes anymore.
Nope. The robes.
Nope. And she it's just so sweet. Then it
Mm-hmm.
pans to Korra, who has a tear in her eye. And I'm like, I wonder if she's happy but also sad, because she can't, you know, do anything for herself yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, and that's how this legit how the book ends. And you're just
Mm-hmm.
like,
Boom. Yeah.
ow, Korra,
I know.
hug.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's like ouch. It's like you really feel for her, like especially for this season
Mm-hmm.
and
It
everyone else
hurt.
too.
It
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she took a lot of hard hits and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
emotional hits
Yeah.
when she was, emotionally trying to listen to people and not react,
No. Yeah.
and figuring out her place in the world and what she needs to do, and
Mm-hmm.
risked her life to save a culture. And
And yeah, and just
yeah, she's feeling like that's a spoiler for book 4, but she's feeling like she's not a good avatar at the moment.
yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yep,
sad.
guys. Well, guys, like that was a book 3 change of the Legend of Korra.
We didn't get
Yeah.
to 3:30. It's 3:12. Yay!
Yay! Yeah. So sorry for like for taking it like a bit like too long again,
We're
but
getting there. One more
okay.
book.
Okay, we're trying. Okay, but like every season for like the Legend of Korra is so detailed. Okay, so we're trying like to not to make it so long, but we can't because it's so
There's no
detailed.
filler for this series there
Yeah, so
at
there's no
all. So,
so there's no filler. But I want to thank
but yeah,
everybody in the chat: Audrey, Leah, Jordan, Haley, Chris, Danny, and Darkness, Shane. Like, thank you guys for showing up and having fun in the chat. Because like we love doing, or yeah, we love doing this like a blind anime talk for you guys. Well, yeah, because like we love anime. So yeah, so because we enjoy doing it, and it just gives us a reason to watch more anime.
yes, it does.
Yeah, so it's really the truth. So this is just for us a great excuse to watch anime.
Yep. Like, I can. We can talk about this today. Oh, awesome. Okay, what am I watching? Oh, Food Wars season 3. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I know, right? So we will be when season oh actually yeah
What's
season
season
3.
2?
Yes, season 2. Yeah, we will do
I
season
vaguely
2.
remember.
Yeah, I I just
I
gotta find
vaguely
time for, yeah, because like
I
we
gotta
just gotta
find it.
yeah. So yeah, so there will be more. So just watch out for like my Twitter. So at Blind Toes, and definitely guys give this stream a thumbs up, a hit the subscribe button if you like my content, and ring that notification bell. Okay, and I am on TikTok if you feel like watching my content. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty
but
good content.
yeah, yes, and I'm mostly on YouTube. Yep. So at like Blind Toes, and you would definitely see more of Christina for sure, and everyone else on this blind anime talk panel. Okay, because like we all love anime. So thank you all, and peace out.
Thank you guys.